Good morning, my dudes. I hope everybody's having a good morning. Before I go to work, I'm going to show you guys my makeup routine. So, what you do first is you wash your face, okay? Make sure you also wash your hands. And then after that, you moisturize your face. And with moisturizer, you're going to use your hands. I use my hands, but I make sure my hands are washed, hand sanitized, all that. Make sure that it's a definite thing. And then after you moisturize, you use a primer. And I already used a primer, and I was talking about it in the last video, but what sucked is my dog got near my laptop and kind of messed up the video, so I'm just going to show you what I used in that case. So I used the Too Faced Do You Primer. It's amazing stuff. It smells like watermelon. It's pretty nice. So I used that. So again, you wash your face, moisturize, and then you use primer. And then I was also doing concealer and showing you guys, but again, my dog messed up my video. But with this, I have 3 different concealers. I have Becca, I have the e.l.f. one, and I have Too Faced Born This Way. And my favorite is the Too Faced Born This Way because it really does good coverage. So, and as I said before, you take it and you just use 3 little lines on under your eyes. You can also put some obviously for your acne too, but in my case, I'm actually doing good with my acne lately, so you don't need to worry about that. So then the concealer was next. Now you're gonna add foundation. Now, you don't want a cakey foundation because you don't want to look super doll-faced, like fake. I like to be really natural with things. So we're just going to use a tiny bit. So the foundation I'm going in with is the Neutrogena Skin Clearing Oil Free, and it helps with acne. It's a blemish treatment, and it literally helps with my acne. Like, I freaking adore this stuff. You can find it at Target. I don't know if Walmart has it, but I go to Target for most of my stuff. So there's that. You just want to blend it all in. Again, don't use so much because the less the better. They always say that. The less the better. It just helps, with everything. So, but this is the foundation. Just a little bit of padding. Do it under eyes too. Just be careful. Okay, and the one thing I'm going to tell you guys too is, eyebrows is not my thing at all, okay? I'm being very serious about this. Every time I try to do my eyebrows, it just does not work as planned. Because I never learned how to do eyebrows yet. I've just started coloring my eyebrows since, last year. I've never done it since. So, I am currently still learning how to do that. But that's about it on that part. So, anyway, so then after you have your foundation base in your face, you can also put it on your neck, okay? Because if you don't put it on your neck, you won't blend properly. Because a lot of people are like, they say, oh, your face is orange. You can blend the foundation of your foundation in your neck, and it will just look very more natural-like. So just make sure it's all blended in. Don't want to show any spots. And then after we are done with the foundation, we're going to use a face powder. You can use your baking powder. Yes, there we go. And most people don't know about the baking powder part. I've learned a lot of different things, okay? Because I watch TikTok and I see a lot of you guys use the powder a certain way. So, what I've learned from you guys is with this powder, we're going to go into it. Let's take a small bit. I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. I also have the Airspun one, but the Airspun one is currently somewhere, and I cannot find it at the moment, so we're just going to use this one. So, okay. So I'm going to go with this, and just going to dab a little bit. I'm going to do it like this. So normally people say let it set, but then other people say just put it on, just blend it in, and it will give you a flawless finish. So I learned from TikTok the second one, which is the flawless finish, where you do not wait to set it in, you just put it in. And apparently, when I do this, I've gotten a lot of compliments on doing this, so I guess it's worth it. But this is how you're going to cake your face like this. You do the highlight parts, you do the top of your head right here, like forehead. You do the under eyes, do the other under eye side. You can also do it on your chin. So however you want to make it a full effect. You don't have to do your entire face with this face powder. But if you want to, then go very light. Very light. So there's that. I want to put some on my neck too, because again, I told you you want to blend it in with the rest of your skin. So there's go. Okay, so there's that. So that is the way to do that powder, right? So there we go. That is the next part. So after you do your powder, you're going to want to do bronzer. In my case, I will clean that up, don't worry. In my case, my skin is way too fair. Like, it is super pale. So bronzer for me is just going to make me look orange as hell. So that is why I do not use bronzer. I can also use contour. You know, I have a contour palette. I have the Wet n Wild contour palette. Again, I don't know, for me, I use the cheap products because I don't really like to spend like $1,000 on makeup. So that's just me, though. That's my preference. But so what we're going to do is we're going to do the contour, like a small bit. So I'm going to take the fair side of it and put it under the eye, like so. And do the other side. You only need a little bit. You can also tap the excess off too. But there you go. And a little bit on the chin. And I know you guys are probably gonna be like, this is not the right order for your makeup. But as I said before, I'm still learning things. I see a bunch of people do a bunch of different things. So what we're gonna do, instead of contouring the face like this with the brown, we're gonna use it as a small bit of bronzer, because I kind of do it sometimes. So we're gonna excess and then just on the side. And bronzer, keep in mind, bronzer doesn't go everywhere. It just goes right here in the sides of your face. You gotta put it up here too. But don't put so much, because that's just gonna make you look really bad. I'm just gonna put this aside. Like so. Go. Alright, so there's a bronzer, kind of. It's technically bronzer, okay? We're gonna go with that. I know it's a contour palette, but we're just gonna say it's bronzer. Alright. That's this step, okay? So, there you go. So, you have that part done. Now, you're gonna do blush. Blush is my favorite part. So, I don't know if blush goes, then highlight, or if highlight, then blush. I don't know. So, we're gonna go with just the blush and highlight. That's how it's gonna go for me. So, we're gonna take your blush brush. And I know this is not a blush brush. I know this is a powder brush, but my brushes are getting cleaned. I am cleaning my brushes at the moment, and they are drying. So I'm going to use the ones that are clean that I haven't used yet. And it so happens to be I have 3 powder brushes right now. So we're gonna dab the excess off the brush, and you're gonna. So for me, I smile to do the cheeks. Okay, so don't mind me if my smile looks weird, but that's how I do my stuff. So okay. And you want to put it in your cheeks. Not a lot, though. Alright, there we go. So once you have the blush pressed in, and let me just let you know, the blush that I'm using is the Becca blush. And it's really good stuff. I also have a Too Faced blush. I have an e.l.f. blush. But we're going with the ones that I have in my basket right now. I have a lot of makeup, okay. But not so much that most girls have. Like for me, this is my makeup right here. I'll just show you. This is my whole organizer. So, okay, so there you go. So there is the blush, okay. Now we're going to use a highlight. So I have a lot of highlight. I have a highlighter stick. I have liquid highlighter. I'm going to show you guys the liquid highlighter. It's going to be more fun that way. Liquid highlighter is fun because you can just play around with it. So what I'm using right here is the Too Faced Fresh Squeezed Sparkling Pink Grapefruit highlighter. And it's really cool stuff. I love this stuff. I've been using it so much it's almost gone. And I actually get my stuff, as I said, from TJ Maxx. So, and again, if you see me touching my face, do not worry, okay? I washed my face already, and I washed my hands, and I sanitized my hands. Due to my anxiety, usually I touch my face, so don't worry about that. But anyway, so here we go. So you're gonna put the highlight right over here. Just a small bit. You don't need a lot, but you're gonna do it on each side. As I said before, and as I will always say, the less the better. Like that, and you can put some on your nose. I'm gonna use the highlighting stick for the nose. I always highlight my nose because it just looks really cute, and I like the way it gives you an effect to it. So, anyways, here we go with the highlights. This highlight is, I mean, it's okay. It's not my fave. My fave is usually the Wet n Wild. Believe it or not, my fave is the Wet n Wild highlighters. I don't know why, but it's just the idea. I think the reason why though is because of how pigmented they are. Like, they are super pigmented, and see, you see there's like no freaking glow to that, like, whatsoever. That's why I don't really care for the liquid highlighter per se, but I will try to see if I can use this one. Okay, I know, guys, I'm crazy about Too Faced. So here's a Too Faced You're So Jelly highlighter, and let's try this one instead. So we're gonna use a Too Faced Jelly highlighter. We're gonna put our finger in a little bit, just a little bit, and this actually does come out really well, believe it or not. Okay, I'm just gonna do a little bit on the side, a little bit on the side, and then just a little bit. And the nose. Okay, so you can use a blending brush for this highlight. You can use your finger, as I said before though, keep washing your hands. Or you can use a beauty blender on the side that does not have anything on it, and you can just rub. Don't actually rub it in, to be honest. Okay, don't rub it in, because like if you rub it in with the beauty blender, I told you that will cause a lot of wrinkles because you're rubbing in your skin excessively. You don't need to do that. But we're just gonna dab. Just a little bit. So this is the highlighter. Like I said, this is the Jelly Too Faced highlighter. It's in peach scent. It does actually smell like peaches, I will give it that. As I tell you before, the best place to get good makeup discounts is TJ Maxx. I don't know if you guys have one, depends where you live, but I freaking adore my TJ Maxx. Like, that is my baby. That is like everything. I don't know why, but it is my favorite store in the entire freaking world. So, but yeah, this looks good. Okay, so now we're gonna gently rub it in just a little bit. Okay, there we go. So now you have the highlight already done. Okay, so there's a highlight. So next, and I know some people, so some people do your eyebrows first in the videos, in your makeup videos, I notice. As I told you before though, since I'm not an expert with eyebrows whatsoever, I would love to like see hacks and tricks, but in my case, I do my eyebrows last, believe it or not. So after I do my face like this, I'm going to do my eyes. That's just what I do. So on my eyes, I'm going to do, first off, I bought a lash serum because I'm tired of having short eyelashes. So I've been using the Lash Sensational Boosting Serum from Maybelline. It's actually pretty good stuff. I actually bought this stuff at Target. And it's actually really good stuff. And before you guys think that looks weird, I'm going to actually do it in a compact mirror. So that way you guys don't get a little weirded out by what I'm doing. So, but yeah, this is the lash serum. And with the lash serum, you're supposed to use it day and night. But I only do it twice. Like, I do it twice in the morning, and then at night I do it too. But like, what I mean is, like, you're gonna coat your top and bottom lashes and your baseline, because your baseline's where your eyelashes are gonna grow. That's where the length is gonna be. So, and then after you put the lash serum on, you're going to let the coat dry. And then you're going to go in with a mascara. And guys, my favorite part of my makeup routines is always doing my eyelashes, like the mascara part. I have loads of mascaras to choose from. I have ColourPop, I have e.l.f., I have Maybelline, what else do I have? I have Too Faced. Yeah, I have Falsies from Maybelline that I've heard is a really good one. So I got loads of mascaras to choose from. But you know, we might go with the ColourPop. Actually, ColourPop's pretty good, believe it or not. I just started using ColourPop literally just last December. So yeah, and I actually loved it a lot. Like, I was recommended to it by like a manager of mine back in the day. And she was like, girl, you should really try ColourPop if you love makeup. And I was like, okay, I'll check them out. And this stuff is actually really good. So this is the ColourPop called, let's see, Volumizing Mascara from ColourPop. And it's the BFF one. So we're going to go in with it because my lash serum is almost dry. So we're going to wait like 2 seconds real quick. And it dries pretty quick. It does, which is crazy because, you know, usually you have to wait a long time, but for like this last serum, it actually like dries pretty fast. Okay, so here we go with the ColourPop. So you're going to coat your lashes just like this. Okay, and what you're going to do is when you do your lashes, you're going to coat the bottom, and if you want a longer effect on your lashes, you can take your mascara wand and you can actually twist the wand to create a better effect to your eyelashes. And I know most of you are going to be like, why don't you use an eyelash curler? It's because I don't, because of the fact that I get nervous that my eyelashes will fall out. Because, you know, some people have that problem. I know that for a fact because my granny, she lost half her eyelashes because she tried to do the whole, you know, eyelash curler when she was younger, and she lost half her eyelashes because she wasn't careful. That's why I have a fear of it. I've used to do it in the past, but then I always got scared and then I stopped. So, alright, but anyways, so you're gonna go in with this coating for a better, fuller effect. So, I know what you're thinking. Why are you not going to do eyeshadow before mascara? So I'm going to tell you, I barely wear eyeshadow. It is not my favorite. I do not like eyeshadow because it just makes you look very, what's the word? It just doesn't really fit for me. Like, I love mascara, the powder, all that. That is my favorite thing because, as I tell you always, again, the less the better, and also it's the fact that natural guys love that a lot more. Okay, ladies? Like, they love the natural look. They love the natural look because they don't want you to look freaking, you know, too fake to, like, be, like, looking like a Barbie doll when you want to show your natural, true beauty of yourself. I've always known that. Like, I rarely wear makeup anymore. I used to wear makeup all the time. I used to be so insecure, guys, that I would, like, legit bring a compact mirror with me to school. I'd even go in the school bathrooms in the middle of the day during lunch just to, like, look at myself in the mirror and make sure I didn't look bad. And it got so excessive that, like, my friends were like, you need to, like, you know, calm down and stop looking at yourself in the mirror because, you know, you're beautiful and all that. And then eventually I got out of that stage, and that's why I don't wear makeup every day now. Now I'm just myself, you know, I wear less, you know. The only time I wear makeup is if, one, I feel like it, two, if there's special occasions going on, and three, if, you know, I'm not too tired. So, and anyways, so don't worry about me sniffling. It is allergies from my dog. I have this dog that is a collie, and apparently I'm allergic to collies, so I kind of have allergies to him. But he's a good dog though, so, you know, it's just the idea that his fur just gets me allergic. So anyways, so we are on, after that, there is the mascara. and it looks a little weird right now. We're gonna fix it in a second. So, because this mascara, so you don't want a mascara that is very clumpy. You get a clumpy mascara, that's just not a good idea. So I just want to make sure that it's fully done. If you want to, some of you guys, you can actually do your bottom lashes too. It depends how your preference is, in my opinion, because for me, I barely do the under the eyelashes. Like, I barely do the bottom lashes because I just look really weird if I do it. So I don't do it. Okay. So there you go. So there is the mascara, and I told you I have very short eyelashes. Like, that's barely anything. Okay, so there's that. So after your mascara, you get to do your lips. My lips are fun to do too as well because I have lip scrubs, I have lip glosses, lip balms, everything. So what we're gonna do is we are going to do the NYX Professional Makeup Lip Loving Balm, and we're going to start off with this. So yes, we're going to take it, a little bit on our fingers, and we're going to put it in to our lips. It's got a rose tint to it. It's actually really pretty. You're gonna put it here. And then just put it out with your lips. Okay, so after you have the lip balm on, you're going to, let's see, you're going to find my other balm and attach that to my lips. Okay, so my lip balm apparently is missing, so we're not going to do that. So we're just going to use a lipstick or lip gloss. We're going to do lip gloss. So I barely use lipsticks too because lipsticks are just kind of for me. But if I do use lipsticks, I go with pinks and reds. So this lip gloss is from Victoria's Secret. It's called Get Glossed. And we're going to use this. You're going to put it on your lips. And also, they'll tell you don't use so much gloss, like so much stuff on your lips. You can just literally take a paper towel and dab it. It will give you a natural more effect to it. So there's that. So that's what I do with my lips. If you want to go full on, like, super extreme makeover, you know, with your lips, you can do, you do the lip balm, and then afterwards, you do the lip liner, and then you color in your lips with the lip liner, and then you add your lipstick, and then you add your lip gloss. And it gives you bigger lips, like the fuller effect. I don't like having like big lips like that. I already have good lips to begin with. I've been told by people that my lips just look really natural. And yeah, these are my natural lips though, so I don't deal with the whole, oh yeah, let me look like Farrah or something. like her, so we ain't gonna do that. Alright, so that is all done on all of that. So you can't really see this pink blush. We're gonna do a little bit of a brown blush to mix it in. I mix in 2 blushes. Sounds weird, I know, but it actually works. Let's see. Okay. If you also want to find your cheekbones too, you just make like a fish face, and it'll show your cheekbones, and then you can also line up the blush to your cheekbones like that. Alright guys, so that should be it for everything on the makeup. Now I'm going to take my band out and show you guys the full effect of it. I'm going to fix my hair. And that is to do a natural look. I know I did not do my eyebrows. I'm actually going to maybe just shapen them. I don't think I'll color them today. It just depends on my mood. But that is it for my makeup. So